So today I saw a post on Facebook and I responded to it, but I want to create a video on this and just see what y'all think. It was comparing it was talking about forgiveness and comparing how Mrs. Kirk forgave the young man, the assassin, and how the crowd applauded, and then compared that or juxtaposed that with Donald Trump hating and remarking how he hates his enemies and how he was working on that and how he would hopefully maybe try to work on that. So, and then I see in all kinds of YouTube videos about how horrible he is for hating his enemies and yada yada yada. Well, yes, we definitely are called to forgive our enemies and people who trespass against us and do us harm, and I do agree with that, and Christ's example is one that we should follow. But then I also have a question for everybody to consider. If you are a mom with children at home and the man in the house continues to abuse you and your children, is it time to forgive? Do you forgive him every single day? Every time he beats you or your children? Or do you have a little level of hate that maybe protects you and tells you you need to get out of there? Or how about the military guy sitting in the foxhole getting shot at, watching his friends die left and right? And yet, is he supposed to forgive the enemy in the heat of battle? He can't, or he will not survive. And neither will his buddies, for that matter. So then you look at Trump. Is he a warrior? I would say yes. He's in a battle. He is continuing to fight every single day. He doesn't carry a gun, but he has been under threat himself personally. People trying to impeach him last term and this term. He's been threatened. His family's been threatened with bankruptcy. He has been physically attacked with bullets. And I think there are people out there that are currently plotting in their own mind how to assassinate him. And then you have the left. And I heard that 50% of the left would see it somewhat okay if Donald Trump were assassinated. So you tell me, are these people enemies of his? Yes. Are they enemies of MAGA? Yeah. I mean, look at Charlie Kirk was assassinated because of his views and because he shares some of those views with Trump. So should Trump forgive them? What about all of us? We're all under assault from these foreign countries like Iran who have said death to America, and if they get a nuclear weapon and have the ability to impose that onto the United States, do you think they will? Yes. The answer is yes. Do we forgive them now? Do we forgive them when they do it? Can we afford for Trump to forgive them and not hate that mentality? No, we can't, and you shouldn't. I don't care what political party you're from or how much you want to forgive everybody. Yes, we should forgive. And fortunately, I have the luxury of not having all the responsibility of Trump. And I only have a few people in my life who have assaulted me or infringed on me and my family. And I have dealt with hate. I've dealt with anger and frustration and the want to seek revenge. But I was able to, like the example is given to us from Mrs. Kirk, to quiet our hearts, reflect on the situation, and I have actually been able to go to people in my life who have offended me and talk to them about the offense and then forgive them in my heart and to their face. So that's what we're called to do. But they're good people. They're not continuing to assault me or attack me or come into my home and offend my family. No, I can forgive them. And so I want to preach the word of forgiveness, yes, like Christ did. But man, when we come and judge Trump and use this, use his words and try to juxtapose those with Mrs. Kirk, well, that's just a bad case study and should not be used as an argument for how bad of a person he is. So that's my thoughts.